saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Teams have waited for all season long. We're away in wildcard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going play fake with Penix. Field. It's Pitts. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
19 tight. Come on, set.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. And come out throwing. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
The give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, Candy Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has it downfield working the left. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We've set it down from 37.
Cougar Knights, Warriors 70. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it.
From the gun, a run for White. There's the intensity we expected to play off. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. There into the drop in. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Are you ready to see a record broken today, Kate? Because I think I am. I don't know what this offense is, but this defender's already got 2 sacks, and we're not even through the first quarter. And if my math is right, he's on pace for 8. The record's 7, so we got something to monitor the rest of the way.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown! The Saints capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Here's Penix. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, set. Set 18, pioneer.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Okay, quick.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Drive starts with a carry by White. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He's going to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming off.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Stephanie! Cowboy, Buffalo 18! Ranger, 19 tight, go!
Looking to throw here. He's looking deep once again. That's caught at the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-0 lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Falcons, nothing. Late Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
Play action. Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Motion. Reset.
Penix working from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game.
A receiver this available, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 7. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Air in and out to start this drive. The left side caught by Shaheed. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready. Ready.
First and 10. It's a give to White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. It keeps that defense honest.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's White again. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on. 18 level. 18 reps.
Now looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Look at 19. Not saying 19. 18. 5 here. Move. Ready.
They'll throw it here on first. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it sets up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On the set.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 target.
Setting up to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
19, 18, go.
To the air on 3rd and long. On the screen, this is White. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Second down pass play coming. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Stephanie! 9, Panther 6, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Man in motion here. Here he goes, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Coup on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Shaheed now to return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Come on, set! 19 Lions!
Back to work they go after the interception. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. It's his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs from 37.
Let's go. 18 radio, 18 radio.
Throwing it again here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Motion. Stay with him.
Penix now on first down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Penix on third down. That one complete to Pitts. Looks through and breaks away. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Live up to the races, middle of the field. The 40. At the 20. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
Young Way Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
60 Bison, 60, Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
On the 6. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 6-18, Pioneer. Ready?
He's back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19-18.
Dropping back to throw. Pass him on a quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's trying to push the field. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going right side, Harris with it. The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Panther 60, 79 Broncos. Motion. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now we give to Spears, coming left. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Crack on, take off.
Running the counter, Spears. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Warriors, cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, Penix. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. Oh, this big guy is moving. Kyle Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take the lead on that successful kick.
27, Saints 26. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Spears running behind center. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60, tight. Cougar 19, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Drop, 19, tight. Alert 3.
Here's Penix. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To the air with Penix. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception in the points. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Come on. Hit. Count to 60. Count to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It is cut left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To get a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to pass on second and short. And they pick him up again. And the Falcons have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Spears trying this straight ahead. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Play fake. Penix escapes the pocket. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Penix now to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
A run here. It's Spears. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. Again, it's Spears. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Back to the air they go on second down. Putting Olave on the slant. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46. I'll throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So here are the Saints facing a consequential two-point attempt.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Buffalo 18. Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they pick him off again. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
Score is 41. Saints 32. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Come 19! Come 19!
Penix is going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Back row 80, 19 Wyatt.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Falcons are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, shot.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Ready. 33, yellow. Hey.
Here's a design run.
Here we go.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
43 rail.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Set, ready.
So the penalty takes some of that distance
Yellow,
away. Things
22.
tightening up here for 2nd and goal.
Ready.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready.
3rd and goal, defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Set, go.
And it's a designed run for it. We have a timeout here, 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Come on, set.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. Starting this drive with a design run. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7. Let's go now. Panthers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Back to work they go after the interception. Dumps it off to his running back. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 3-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Falcons take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Hut, hut.
Design quarterback run here. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons, well, they could probably just run away and hide.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
52 blue. Ready.
We're drawing up for him. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Set.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Right. Set.
We've drawn up for him.
Here we go.
The
Here we
lead
go.
looks safe, but the Penals
60
staying
red.
down. They're going for
60
this.
red. Set, hut.
There's plenty to design run. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Mustang. Get up. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it off his 50th career INT.
safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Line up the design keeper. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this